Friends, imagine flying halfway across the world to be by your father's side in his time of need, especially a father who failed to protect you when you needed him most. This is exactly what Prince Harry did after learning that his father, King Charles III, had been diagnosed with cancer. A gesture of love, loyalty, and devotion, despite everything. I am bringing this up because King Charles is now faced with a challenge, or rather, karma has given him a visit. Diagnosed with cancer, he's not only fighting for his health, but also for his throne, which William is in a hurry to take from him. This is becoming more clear as Charles prepares to visit Australia. And the question on everyone's mind is, did Charles choose the wrong son to be his loyal confidant? Let's break it all down. First of all, we all know that King Charles has not been the perfect father to Prince Harry. When Harry pushed back against the relentless attacks by the toxic British media, did Charles stand by him? No. In fact, he was furious that Harry dared to make a move. When Harry and Meghan made the brave decision to step back as senior working royals to protect their mental health and raise their children in peace, did Charles offer support? No. In fact, he took away their security. And what did Charles do when he rose to the throne? He took Frogmore Cottage away from Harry and Meghan, sending a message to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex that he didn't want them anywhere near the palace. King Charles chose to maintain the status quo, rather than shield his son from the same harsh media spotlight that had plagued him for decades. And yet, despite all of this, when the news of King Charles's illness became public, who was the first to rush to his side? Prince Harry, a son who has been let down time and time again by not only his father, but also the institution that his father leads. Yet, Harry still made it clear that to him, family comes first. This tells us something very important about Harry's character. While his brother, Prince William, is busy preparing for his own coronation, Harry has shown a kind of love and devotion that no throne or title can replace. Harry's actions prove that he still respects and cares for his father, despite the many ways he has been wronged. Meanwhile, William has his eyes on the throne. Let's not sugarcoat it. William has been quietly positioning himself as the future king for some time now, and he isn't exactly waiting in the wings with patience. While Charles fights cancer, he also faces an equally challenging battle, a son who seems more focused on power than on family. William and Kate's public appearances over the past year have shown a deliberate distancing from Charles and Camilla. Take, for example, the recent video released by William and Kate, carefully choreographed, featuring their children and Kate's parents, Mike and Carol Middleton, but conveniently excluding any reference to King Charles. It was not just another family moment. It was a power move. And mind you, it has now been revealed that the Wales' video wasn't signed off by the king. I am honestly having a laugh right now, but the message is loud and clear. William and Kate are ready to step into the limelight, and they are doing it without Charles or Camilla. King Charles, at 75, is facing not only the pressures of his health, but the increasing reality that his eldest son is moving to undermine him. William's actions, from releasing videos without royal sign-off to positioning himself as the new face of the monarchy, are not subtle. Now, let's be honest here. What Charles needed and still needs is support. He needs his heir to stand by him, but William is more concerned about image and influence. William isn't focused on helping his father through this challenging time. He is focused on positioning himself for the throne, even while his father is still fighting for his life. Where's the proof? Every week, Charles has been seen leaving Clarence House for treatment while still trying to fulfill his royal duties. He's clearly fighting to stay relevant, to stay in control, to stay ahead of William. And now, Charles is preparing for a high-profile tour in Australia, a tour that has been drastically scaled back to conserve his energy. The question arises: 1. Why couldn't William take the tour on behalf of the king? The answer is simple. The king doesn't trust William. And the second question: how long can Charles keep fighting? Charles is still trying to keep up appearances, trying to maintain the legacy his mother left behind. But this isn't the vibrant, energetic king we saw at the start of his reign. This is a man fighting a losing battle against both his illness and his own son. It's all wearing him down. William's eagerness to take the throne while his father battles illness reveals a cold truth. William's loyalty is to the crown, not necessarily to the man who wears it. And this is where we see the stark difference between the two brothers. Harry's return to the UK after his father's diagnosis was not about securing power or positioning himself for the future. It was about family. It was about showing up for his father, even when that father has failed to show up for him. Harry continues to show what real loyalty looks like. He may no longer be a working royal, but that hasn't stopped him from dedicating his life to important causes. He hasn't been scheming to take power. He's been working to make the world a better place. William, on the other hand, sees his father's illness as an opportunity, a chance to grab hold of the reins of power. He and Kate are already operating as though they are the monarchy's centre, with no regard for Charles's struggle. Their recent actions show just how much they're willing to sideline the king in their bid for control. So, who truly embodies the values of a devoted son? And dare I say, devoted king? The one who rushes to be by his father's side during a time of need, or the one who is quietly positioning himself to take the throne? It's becoming increasingly clear that King Charles may have chosen the wrong son to stand beside him. Harry, despite being cast aside and mistreated by both the institution and his own family, has shown time and again that his love for his father remains strong. William, on the other hand, seems more concerned with power and optics than with offering his father the support he needs right now. Charles's decision to continue pushing through, despite his illness, is commendable, I have to say. But the question remains, does he see the writing on the wall? Does he realize that the son who truly has his back is the one whom he and the institution he's trying to hold together drove away? Charles made a mistake by favoring William over Harry. History will tell the story of a king who fought to maintain his grip on a monarchy that is slipping through his fingers. But the legacy of a son who, despite all odds, continues to show love, loyalty, and compassion for his father, that is the legacy that will be remembered. Harry has shown us who the true heir of heart and duty really is. Thank you for watching, and remember, true loyalty and love aren't about titles or crowns. They're about being there for the people who matter, no matter the circumstances.